Okay, hello everybody. So this is Julia. Julia is a current student in our GrantMe program, and she is from Ontario. And she is going to Queen's, and she actually won the Queen's Chancellor Scholarship for $36,000. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah.
And still in the process of applying to a whole bunch of other scholarships. But for those of you that aren't familiar with that scholarship specifically, it's not a scholarship that you just get based on your grades or anything like that. There's a very intense application process and like a supplementary application that's attached to the application. And Julia went through a really intense process to be able to actually win that scholarship. And $36,000 is a lot of money. And for her, it's like just the beginning. She's still in the process of applying to scholarships. And yeah, exactly, going through the
Mhm.
process. So thanks, Julia, for joining
Of
us.
course, my pleasure.
Awesome. And so I guess I'm going to start by just asking you, um, where were you at like before you joined the program with GrantMe? Because you joined, when did you, it was
I believe it was late November actually that I.
November. Okay, November.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah, totally. And so where were you at with the process before that?
So prior to starting GrantMe, I was very overwhelmed. Honestly, I wanted to apply to lots of scholarships, and I knew that there are great ones out there that suited me. I just didn't know like what sort of experiences I should be highlighting, what I should be writing about. I actually applied for the Loran scholarship before I did Chancellor and before I met you guys. And I look back at my application now and just can think of so many ways it could have been better knowing what you guys now.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. So you were kind of you're like, I know I'm a good candidate, but it's like I don't really know, I guess, like what scholarships I should be applying to other than the major ones. And then
Exactly, yeah.
also
Or
like,
even what they're going to be looking for.
right, yeah, totally. So it's, and I think that's like something that a lot of students can relate to, because it's like,
Um,
what do you actually, there's scholarships out there, but like, what do you prioritize and which ones should you actually apply to? And then there's also
exactly.
the writing process, like you said, which
Oh
it
my goodness, yeah.
takes time to develop that skill.
It totally does. And having someone guiding you like along the right path is such a big help.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so um, obviously, so I think you and I, because I can distinctly remember, like I didn't bring you into the program. I think it was Eliane,
Yes.
but I can distinctly remember her telling me like Julia has a goal in mind. Like she is so motivated. She has a goal, and she's like set on winning the Queen's Chancellor Scholarship, and is like
Yes.
to do whatever it takes. And
Uh-huh.
you did that, right? You really did that, and you committed to not just winning the $36,000, but like you really committed to like being the best student that you can, and to really win as many as
Totally.
you can. You had a big goal, and so um,
Mhm.
I guess my next question is like, what did it actually take to get there? Because it's like not every student that
Mhm.
is capable of doing that. And it's like, what did that process actually look like for you to get
Honestly, it was just a ton of hard work. When I look back at when I was writing my application for Chancellor, I was working on it like 24/7. Every spare minute I had, I was like on my laptop typing up answers for it. I rewrote some of my essays like a solid like 3 or 4 times. Like,
there? Yeah, I remember.
and we went back and forth so many times. We were like, okay, how do you like this change? Um, the creative thinking part, especially, I know that took a ton of thinking, trying to get that perfect idea. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. And I actually like what you said. Like, I know there was like the creative portion of the application, but
Mhm.
I think like the creativity in general, like on any application, is like required in order to differentiate yourself, right? Because it's
Yeah, absolutely.
even with like amazing initiatives and like amazing involvement, it's really easy to just like kind of fall into a pile of applications, right?
Exactly. That was the biggest thing for every even every little paragraph, not necessarily the creativity section, trying to think of a way that I can make myself stand out from the crowd. And even just like selecting scholarships that I was a good candidate for to make putting the time in worth it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you definitely like you've shown that, right? Because you've had success already, a lot of success. Like that is such a competitive scholarship, like such a competitive scholarship.
Yeah, it was so exciting.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's actually amazing, and like for you, that kind of sets the tone for like the process you're still going through, right? So you're like, okay, I did that.
Exactly. Yeah.
but like this is actually a 5-year process, and like I'm going to be able to continue applying for scholarships like throughout this year, but also like for the next 5 years, which I think is so.
Uh-huh.
You kind of you set the tone for yourself. You're like, that's the standard, and
Yeah.
now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go beyond that, which I think is amazing.
Mhm.
Still motivated to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and like I guess one other question related to that, like if you had advice for students on like that are just starting the process, so say like students that are in grade 10 or 11, like that are about to get started and like thinking about how do I become the type of student that is a really good scholarship candidate,
Mhm.
and also like how do I go through that process? Like how do I stay motivated? Do you have any advice around that for students?
As far as starting out early, I think it is so important to get involved, especially community service. I didn't realize before I started looking into applications that community service is a huge part of so many scholarships. So if you get some really good experience in that, then you're already set for a lot of really great scholarships. Also, as far as once you're in grade 12, you're actually applying to them, definitely just picking out the ones that you think, okay, I have a really strong chance of getting this one. Whether that's that they give a lot out. If they're giving one out in Canada, obviously your odds aren't as great. And just looking at the criteria for them, just picking and choosing. And once you have that really strong foundation, like for me, I've done so many applications by now that when I go to do another one, I'm like, oh, sweet, I can copy paste this from.
Yeah, you have everything.
Exactly. It totally gets way easier as you go. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. And like you said, it is like you can actually copy and paste pieces from different applications, and you're just making small adjustments because a lot of scholarships ultimately they're looking for leadership, they're looking for community service, they're looking
Mhm.
to take initiative, right?
Yes.
Although it might be a different question, the idea is still the same, and the actions
Um,
you're looking for are still the exact same. So it's very easy to like use and recycle material.
yeah, that's the best part.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Because it's like the hardest one is that first one or the first couple, right? Because you're still
Yeah.
trying to like figure out like what works in terms of your writing and like what actually differentiates you. And then
Yeah.
once you've had success and you're like, wow, like $36,000, you're like, I'm gonna use that for everything that I do.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they liked it. I bet everyone else is gonna like it too.
Exactly. Which is awesome. And I think students don't realize that because they think it's like, oh, it takes hundreds and hundreds of hours, like the entire time you're applying. But it's like, no, every time you do an application, the next application gets reduced in terms of the.
Exactly. Like the first one, my chancellor application, I easily spent probably like 60 hours working on that one. But then every next one, like the Schulich one, is probably like not even half of that. Like
Yeah, so quick.
that one, it gets easier every time.
Totally. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I think that's really good advice because I think in grade 10 and 11, students don't understand like this is the time because they're looking at your past 3 years, right?
Totally, yeah.
That's the time where you need to make an impact because if you come into grade 12 and you haven't done any of those things, you're
Exactly. So many people think that.
yeah.
People think they're going to get to grade 12. They're like, okay, grade 12, university time. I'm going to start getting involved, but you really have to start earlier.
Yeah, especially if you want to be the type of student like you that is winning, the type of money that's going to pay for your entire education.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it takes is starting a lot earlier. So I think that's
sure.
really good advice for students. Awesome. Okay, and then last question, which you touched on a little bit already, but in terms of like the program, how has the program helped you, or what's been the most beneficial, I guess, pieces of the program that's supported you in your success so far?
So I'd say GrantMe really helped me boost my confidence when it came to my writing, and also just guiding me along the right path. If I knew like, okay, they like what I have so far, it made it a lot easier for me to keep going and know that I was on the right track at least. It was also really helpful to be able to like bounce ideas around, especially in that chancellor application. Yeah, oh my goodness. And you even remember I was doing other applications and you'd be like, oh, this idea from this scholarship was great. You should include that here too. So that was really great to have those ideas as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense.
Overall, such a huge help. I look back at like first drafts of my chancellor application, and I do not think my odds would have been nearly as great if I didn't have your guys' help.
Oh, that's so nice. But it really is like it's we give you the support, but like you were already the type of student that should have been having that success. So it was really just taking all of the amazing things you've done and like making it like really stand out on an application that you had already been doing all of the work. You know what I mean? So for us, like we appreciate that you appreciate our support, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you make it so easy for us. And so it's like for us, like you're the exact type of student that we expect to come into the program and have success, but also, um, it makes it really easy for us to give you that support to make sure that you have that success because you were doing all the right things. You were working hard,
Yeah.
and like motivation is a really key aspect of it. And like I remember Eliane actually calling me the same night and saying like, got a girl. She's like highly motivated and like this is her goal and we need to just make sure that she gets there. And
Yeah, I actually joined because I was so overwhelmed with the chancellor application. I was like, I'm gonna need some extra help.
totally, yeah. And look what happened. It's crazy.
Exactly. It all worked out.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to ask you. I think what you said about community involvement is so important. And like I said, you were already doing this. Like you had the initiatives. You have been working on this literally probably since like I feel like your activity like goes back to grade 8. Like really, you have been.
Yeah. Seriously.
It does, right? And that's
Yeah.
how the process actually starts, and students don't realize that. And so, I think it's really amazing that we get to work with students that you were already doing all of that hard work, and all we have to do is come in and say, how can we support you to make sure that you get what you deserve? Because you were already so deserving, right? So it's just like, how do we make sure that she wins the King Chancellor Scholarship, which she was already like dead set on doing anything, right? So we're just there to support you to do it, and for us, we feel so lucky to get to work with students like you. That makes it really easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Julia, for doing this.
Of course, my pleasure. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, of course. We really appreciate your time, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you. Talk to you later.